Hey YouTube, it's Erica, our banded twin, and I wanted to come make a video real quick about my doctor appointments today. I said I might make one, and I thought, oh, what the heck, my family's all gone. I have the house to myself. Um, sorry, I just went for a run, tried to pull out 5 miles, didn't make it. 3.5 was all I was able to muster today. I haven't eaten anything all day long, and it's 5 o'clock at night. I did get in a protein bar, Quest bar this morning, and that's it. But I'll explain why. First of all, I had my appointment, as I mentioned to you guys on Wednesday's video, about my tailbone. And I went and had x-rays because when she examined me, she couldn't believe how bad it's protruding into my skin. And come to find out, there was an old fracture, pretty bad one, she said. Must have been a long time ago. And I figured it was when I was like in the 3rd grade, so years ago. And then she thinks there was another fracture, a new one, because there's all this brand new bone growth. Honestly, I think when I went and saw that plastic surgeon, I think she broke it and it healed just recently, over the last month. But I don't know. Either way, it's got new bone growth and it's healing, and it's not, your bone is supposed to curve like that, okay? We thought it was curving like this, but actually it's a little crooked at the end, but your tailbone's made up of 3 bones, and the middle one is a pretty big bone. It turns out that's the bone that is protruding through, and there's nothing between that and my skin. There's no fat, there's no muscle, there's just nothing there. So if I was to sit down for a long time, it would develop a pressure ulcer. And it has done that before when I'm on an airplane and I can't shift. That's when I have the worst pains, when I sit for too long and can't move around. And so anyway, after the x-rays and stuff, she's sending it to another doctor because technically it doesn't need to be removed. The bone doesn't need to be removed because it's not the sharp bone that's pointing through. So options are steroid injections to help with inflammation, but that is not a cure. Or going in and shaving the bone down so it's not so close to my skin. That's pretty, that might not work either, because there's literally nothing there to protect it. Then I asked her, can I have fat removed from one part of my body and put in there? And she said that won't stay there. Because of my weight loss, it will eventually the fat will just go away. So once again, I'll be right back to bone on skin. So at this point, she is doing some research, and we are hopefully going to get back to me later next week with a alternative what to do. But for the time being, it's ibuprofen and sitting on a memory foam pillow to try to protect the bone and the skin. So that was that appointment. My next appointment was up at my surgeon's office with my PA about my port, because I really knew I've needed a fill since Christmas. And anyway, but we were nervous that she wasn't going to be able to access my port because it's pretty flipped over. So she tried to work with it and it wouldn't flip back. So then she's like, I think I can maneuver it with my fingers, but it's going to be extremely painful. So let's use lidocaine, numb you up, and I'll try to maneuver it. So she did, gave me few minutes to wait. It numbed me up fine. She was able to work it and work it and work it and flip it and push it back. And she accessed it with no problems after that. And we're hoping it stays that way because now I'm not in any pain. It doesn't hurt at all. So, but she said that it's torn apart and has left such a big gap. It's most likely it will flip back again because it has nothing to hold it in place. So in the meantime, she was able to access it. I was able to get a 0.2 cc fill, which brings me up to 5.2 cc's. And instantly I felt amazing. Like the starvation feeling I had when I got to the office disappeared once I got that fill. I don't know. It just being a little bit tighter around that nerve in your stomach just helped tremendously. So I'm hoping, knock on wood, that that's what I needed to help me for now. But she said I can come see her in a few months if it seems like I need a little bit more. But we're really, I'm one who's, she's not aggressive, and I do not want to be aggressive. The less I have, the better, and that's our motto, I guess. But everyone's different, so some people need more, some people need less, and so that's how that is. So that's it, guys. That is my update on my fill and my port, and no immediate surgery necessary, which I'm excited about. We did talk about all my extra skin because she was like, Erica, you've lost 3 pounds since March. So I saw her last in March, and I've lost 3 pounds. And I said, I know, it's terrible, isn't it? And she's like, terrible? You don't have hardly any more weight to lose. I mean, according to their scale, it's 172. And 164 is where I want to be for a normal BMI. And she was wonderful and said, you don't have to get there. But personally, I do need to get there. And she's like, she's very supportive of me wanting to get there. So at this point, oh, I forgot to tell you, I'm also going to a personal trainer because that's what my other doctor, my doctor prescribed to help me build my muscles around my tailbone, because they're hoping by strengthening those muscles, it could help pull my bone back so it's not so close to the skin. So I have an appointment to see a personal trainer up at my hospital, and I'll be doing that once a month to see him, but then on my own, I have to do whatever exercises he gives me. And it's not just going to be for that, it's going to be a full training session because I've decided I need a little bit more to help me because, yeah. So anyway, so that's that. All right, this video is getting way too long for an update. I just wanted to wish you guys a great weekend. We have sunshine. It's giving me a good mood. And I am grateful for being able to get out and run. 50 degrees today, so I was able to, not too hot, not too cold, perfect running weather. All right, guys, I wish you a fabulous weekend. And stay strong, and thanks for supporting me. That's another thing. All the personal messages and the texts and the WhatsApp and Facebook and Instagram. Guys, I love you to death. Thank you for your support, because I was terrified today, terrified to go, and I just felt like you guys were all there and supporting me. So thanks so much for continuing to be there for me when I need you. Love you guys. Have a great weekend. Talk to you soon. Bye.